Good morning, thriving warriors, and those who wish they were. No, scratch. Good morning, thriving warriors. Alexa, what is the date?
It's Thursday, December 15th.
Great. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 6:15 a.m.
Good. Alexa, what is the weather?
Currently, in Amargosa Valley, it's 35 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies. Today, you can expect intermittent clouds with a high of 54 degrees and a low of 31 degrees.
All righty then. Here we are, 1 minute in, and the sort of introductions is done. This is Department of Career Services at Thriving Warrior, where we have a simple goal to help you get from point A to point B, where point B is better. We're here to help you get there. Good morning, Diana. Good morning, Charlene. How do we do that? Well, we do it through a series of breadcrumbs. What are breadcrumbs? What does that mean? Like in Hansel and Gretel, you follow the path of breadcrumbs and the path takes you from point A to point B. What are the breadcrumbs, you might wonder? Well, the first breadcrumb is this podcast. Boom, you're already here. You've got the first breadcrumb. The next breadcrumb is down in the descriptions below. It is our 4-week online basic training course, our neuroscience-oriented approach to what? Success. Success would be getting to point B. The next breadcrumb is the link to the motivational video that I watched to prepare this. Please make sure to have your pen, paper for taking notes, cup of coffee. True that. Cup of coffee. The next one is a link to the TED Talk that goes with today's day in our 4-week basic training course. This is week 2, day 4. We're again focused on the reticular activating system. Blaine Elker's talking about YTABA, what you think about, you bring about, programming the RAS. The next link in there, is to today. We don't have anything from Jordan Peterson. We don't have a link for Inc. Magazine. We do have a link for our Bible studies, the spiritual leg of the 4-legged table that we have, the often most neglected but essential, because you need something to pick you up when you get knocked down, and you will get knocked down. So ours is a belief in Jesus as the Messiah. Next, we have links to the services we provide: housing, clothing, food, hygiene, transportation, skills training, foundational employment, and career planning. And the last breadcrumb down below is the Seth Godin transcript to his blog. All of these things are essential. Take 1 hour of your day or throughout the day to listen to these, to contemplate them. They will help you get on the path, get and stay on the path to point B, where B is better. All right, let's quickly talk about what you think about, you bring about programming the RAS. The reticular activation system, again, is a place in our brain at the top of our spinal cord, about the size of our little finger, and it is responsible for allowing into our brain things that are important to us, like our name or anything we just bought. Something we do, things that people think is associated with the law of attraction or other things like that. When you see what's going on in the brain, the reticular activating system is engaged in that. So we want to program the RAS to do positive things. One of the things Blaine Elkers talks about is think of your mind as a garden. What you plant, what you sow, you will reap. What you plant, you will harvest. If you plant weeds, you'll harvest weeds. If you plant carrots and nurture them, you'll get carrots. If you plant nothing, you will get nothing, but you'll actually probably get weeds or what blows in from other people's yards. Control what you plant. Very good Blaine Elkers thing. And he also has a hack on how to remember things that are important or program your RAS. Next, let's go to Seth Godin. Seth Godin's blog. Prompt engineering. It begins with what bosses needed to say to get workers to do what they needed done. It began with what bosses needed to say to get workers to do what they needed done. And then it became widespread because typing the right things into Google makes it more likely you will find what you're looking for. True. True aside, when I worked at Yahoo, they had a secret list of the 100 most searched for terms. It was secret because it was filled with juvenile Playboy level porn requests as well as pretty unsophisticated single word searches. And the number one search was Yahoo. Now with GPT, that's the AI algorithm, with GPT and stable diffusion and other machine learning AI tools gaining widespread use, there's a gap between people who are simply stumbling around with silly short prompts and folks who are figuring out how to engineer an excellent prompt. We're all the boss. Giving better instructions gets better results. Okay. I'm sure that is a really powerful one. I'll have to think more about it. As always, each of the Seth Godin blogs apply on several levels. They apply societally, our country, our communities, and they apply to ourselves. So take the time to understand those. That's that breadcrumb. That's breadcrumb number 8. Why am I holding the cup like that? I should be holding it like that. Okay, next breadcrumb. It's simple. How do we get from point A to point B? It's simple. Keep focused. So that's kind of the theme of each of these podcasts. As everybody knows, we have a theme. It's simple. And today's theme is keep focused. Don't let the distractions around you bother you. Keep focused. We have had a big distraction today, big distraction. And that is we had a water leak. Instead of best figuring out the cause of the leak, we just fixed the leak. So in the middle of the night, apparently, instead of dripping water, water was gushing out under the house. So currently at this point in time, we have no water. So that was a big distraction because I have a morning routine. I do this at this time, then this and 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 this. And then all of a sudden, when you have no water, that's a big disruption in the routine because you can't do some things like shower and other things like shaving, brushing teeth. Now you have to do other things like where do I get water to shave? Where do I get water to wash my hands so I can put my contacts in? Where do I get water to brush my teeth? Where do I get enough water to clean my toothbrush, rinse my mouth out, clean my razor, etc. So back to the old days of before indoor plumbing. Not good, not fun, but you can look at it several ways. One way is to look at it like, man, this really sucks. I need the convenience of home. Another way is to use it to appreciate when you do have those things. So if you are living in a tent, it's probably like, gee, what are you complaining about? You don't have running water. I don't have running water. I don't have a bed. I'm sleeping on an air mattress or whatever it is, or at least you're warm at night. You've got central heating. Knock on wood. Make sure the next thing, this is the electricity goes out. Oops, we accidentally cut the main power line. Sorry. We didn't know what it was for. It was in our way. It obstructed our view. Whatever. Okay, 10 seconds left. Yesterday was the only easy day. Last breadcrumb. How to get from point A to point B. Have an attitude. Yesterday was the only easy day. Embrace the suck. Yeah.